again. Welcome to Reflection with PCUA. For today's video, I'm going to continue along the same lines of the last video, where I talk about alcohol. The topic is drugs and the addiction caused by them. The term drug can get a little tricky, because a drug is any substance that causes a change in an organism's physiology or psychology when consumed. A drug can be a medicine, but also what we know as recreational drugs, since they are used for pleasure rather than medicinal purposes. Of the last, the most widely used in the world include caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. In this case, the abuse of several psychoactive drugs can cause psychological or physical addiction. We know this as drug addiction. In 1964, a World Health Organization expert committee introduced the term dependence to replace the term addiction and habituation. Psychological dependence refers to the experience of impaired control over drinking or drug use, while physiological dependence refers to tolerance and withdrawal symptoms. Drug dependence typically include a strong desire to take the drug, difficulties in controlling its use, persisting in its use despite harmful consequences, a higher priority given to the drug other than activities and obligations, increased tolerance, and sometimes a physical withdrawal state. Dependence is in fact a brain disorder, and people with drug dependence have altered brain structure and function. This is expressed in the form of compulsive behavior, but this behavior is strongly related to brain changes occurring over time with repeated use of drugs. Once this starts, it is difficult to control due to compulsive drug use and craving, leading to drug seeking and repetitive use, even in the face of negative health and social consequences. Once dependent, the individual often fails in his or her attempts to quit. People with health problems should receive and benefit from health services and not punishment. The possible short and long-term consequences of substance use include mortality, morbidity, comorbidity, social isolation, and stigma. People with substance dependence are among the most marginalized in societies and are in need of treatment and care. To incarcerate offenders for drug use and dependence, it is not an effective prevention or treatment strategy. This year, the World Health Organization Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse organized for the second time the Global Forum on Alcohol, Drugs, and Addictive Behaviors, with the primary goal to enhance public health actions in these areas by strengthening partnerships and collaborations among public health-oriented organizations, networks, and institutions. This will be all for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I see you next time.